It's Mr. Sorrells. So glad you could join me today. We hope you're enjoying this lesson. I have in front of me a dry erase board. And we're going to go back to the old days when somebody used to come in my classroom, or maybe Mr. Barr's classroom, Miss Shermer's classroom, or Miss Chavez's classroom, and we would teach directly on the dry erase board. And today we want to look at some of the elements of music, just the basic elements, and take a step back a little bit and review. Miss Shermer, Mr. Barr, and Miss Chavez have been doing some great lessons on the elements, and I want to kind of piggyback on that or continue, but maybe start with a few basics. You know, we're used to using technology, and that's all great, and I'm teaching you technology, but I think this time I'm going to use my dry erase pen and take a trip back into time a whole year ago, right? Okay, music. We take music, and here's some music right here. This is something we've been looking at, a song called Swing Low Sweet Chariot. You got all these dots here, and a lot of you know how to read music already, and that's fantastic. Some of you are like, I kind of remember, I kind of forget, don't remember. So we're going to review that. So we take this music, we put them on a series of lines and spaces. We take notes, all right? And we put them on a series of lines and spaces. 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Actually, the space on top, they can say it's 5, and a 0 space at the bottom. Each one of these lines and spaces gets a letter. The musical alphabet is, so this is called a staff. Let's just write staff up here. And then, like I said, each one of these gets a letter in the musical alphabet. Alphabet. Oh, I love using dry erase. Can you say that okay? Yeah, we're good so far. The musical alphabet, as many of you know, is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Mr. Sorrells, what are you doing? There's no H, there's no I, there's no J. I was just trying to kid you. After G, you go right back to A. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? So we're just going to look at some of the main lines on the staff and spaces in here. All right? So we're going to start out by looking at the spaces. And a lot of you might already know what the letters are in the spaces because there's a word that rhymes with space that is spelled out when you put the letters in. And then if some of you guessed face, you're right. F-A-C-E. That's face. You have a wonderful face. About face. F-A-C-E. Okay? And another word about the staff too. As you travel up this way, the notes get higher. High. And as you go down this way, they get lower. Low. High. Low. Okay, so F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E is our first one. That spells face. Okay, let's look at the lines, all right? Now, there's several ways of memorizing the lines, okay? The line letters. Well, we can start like this. What letter comes before F? Not after F. If you said G, no, 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 no. Before F, it's E. All right? E, F. After F comes G. You got it. After G, A. Right? Because we go from G all the way back to A. After G comes A, and then B, C, D, E, and then F. All right, E, G, B, D, F. Easy to remember. Well, there's several ways of remembering that. One way is by saying E, Gibbity, F. What did you say, Mr. Sorrells? I said E, J, B, D, F. Say that with me. Ready? Begin. E, Gibbity, F. E, Gibbity, F. Say it 3 times. Ready? E, Gibbity, F. E, Gibbity, F. E, Gibbity, F. It's kind of neat little saying, isn't it? Makes you remember it. Pretty cool. Or they have a saying besides E, Gibbity, F. A little statement. The more popular one is every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine, yeah. E, G, B, D, F. Every good boy does fine. All right, so let's talk about what we've learned so far. And a lot of you might be saying, I knew that already, Mr. Sorrells. You're not telling me anything I don't know. And some of you might be going, oh, yeah, I kind of remember that. Oh, yeah. So we learned that we put music on 5 lines, 4 spaces called the staff. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces with a 0 space. We've learned that each line, each space gets a letter, and that the musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You go back to A when you're done. We've learned that when you go up on the staff, the notes get higher, and when you go down, they get lower. And we've also learned that in the spaces, space 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a word that rhymes with space, right? In the spaces, it's face, F, A, C, E. And for the lines, E, G, B, D, F, or E, G, B, D, F. Or if you want to have another saying, a statement, every good boy does fine. So there you go. There's a little review of the elements of the staff and the notes inside there. That was fun to do, to teach on a dry erase board again. How fun. All right. We'll probably have a little exercise with this. I mean, a little exit ticket around this, and we hope you enjoy it. And I look forward to doing this on the next lesson and many more to come. That was fun. Okay, bye everyone. See you next time.